The following podcast is rated M for mature, A for authentic, and D for direct. You should not listen if you are impatient, easily irritated by the truth, or suffer from low tolerance. This is undecided, and if you do take offense, we don't give a fuck.
Anytime we do it real clean. AJ, that on my right, carefree, say, Kai, he love me bite. You think we done? Now we just a couple, yeah, start with the ears to the roll like a son. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. Alright, bring back Doug. LJ, him Doug, all feel kind tired for loose, so him play it real cool. Ja! Rastafari. P-U-S-S-Y refer to him by his guys. Love to cry, I don't know why. Jabborn! What the hell wrong with you? Yeah, undecided. Listen up, like us, subscribe to us, show us about to your friend, and you might just get another tune. All right, no.
So, hey guys, we're back. Undecided's back. Yeah. So, based on some topics that we're probably going to discuss today, I think it would be best if we come up with a safe word.
A safe word?
What are we doing?
This shit is what kinky. Are we getting into, dog?
Yeah, what's going on right now?
This nigga wild.
This nigga's weird.
This was not in the notes, bro.
Safe word. If we start wilding, bro, just something to say. Just a button.
You already started wilding. You talk about safe words, nigga. What is this?
Just a button to tell niggas that we need to chill, bro.
Oh, you mean okay? I mean, I guess you could just use that. What's the name's catchphrase? Catchphrase.
Who's catchphrase?
Wubba dub dub.
No, not that one. It's the other one. I love my grandkids.
I love my grandkids. I think I'm here for it. Safe words are important. Probably could have got.
You know what? Depending on what we're talking about at the time, I love my grandkids could be not cool.
Safe words are important. Get some people out of trouble. Maybe if Bill Cosby. Actually, it wouldn't work anyway. Anywho, what do y'all want to talk about first?
I just wanted to say this is a great group, you know what I'm saying? And I want to go on the record and tell you guys I love you and you're very important to me, and I'd be very upset if I lost any of you in any facet.
This nigga's about to kill himself.
That's not what I said. Okay.
He's about to kill all of us. He's about to kill all of us.
You thought you were gonna come in here with all that positivity and not be judged?
Is that AJ sounding like that?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I think it sound like when Mr. Krabs was requesting the song. He was like, when it goes beep beep boop beep beep bop. About what is that?
I love y'all too.
I also want to say I'm going to try to be the devil's advocate today as much as possible. So, like, if y'all say something like, I don't know, AJ, you got to fix that. I don't know what's going on with your laptop.
Okay, so let's see what I got here so far. Y'all want to get started with Billy?
Billy? Oh, who said that?
Jumping in like that.
A lot of people been saying that's their boy, man.
We're not gonna acknowledge. About what Kobe said.
AJ, we can't understand you, bro.
It's speaking cyborganese. I heard a phone ringtone in the midst of his speech, bro. What do you got going on? What do you got going on, bro? Now I can.
Again? I think we're good.
Are we not gonna acknowledge what Kobe just said, bro?
The devil's advocate shit?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
How the fuck you gonna pay devil? Yeah, nigga.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wow. Can't advocate for yourself, bro. Well, you're going again.
EJ, you're back. I mean, you're doing the thing again. Where are my topics at? Cole, what were you saying?
I'm not even sure anymore.
You were saying something about that's my boy.
What's your boy? Oh, people were saying that Bill Cosby was their boy. Like, oh, they freed my guy. They freed my boy. I was just, those aren't my friends. Those guys are bad guys.
Wait, you know some people personally who's saying shit like that?
Yeah, I know some people personally saying some
Oh,
shit like that, man. You know, some of them got braids. You know what I'm saying?
so are we not gonna look at the bottom of the screen? You're on the bottom of my screen and act like Jack Warren don't have braids. Is that what we're doing?
Listen, I don't know
I
what kind of hair
said
Jack Boy.
Bill
I don't know what kind of
Cosby
hair
was
he has
my
right now.
boy.
I don't know what kind of hair he has right now. I'm just saying. Some
Wait,
people with braids been saying
what
for a while.
happened?
Cole, put that on
Um,
your mother. Put it on. Wait. Before he tries to slander my name, put that on your mom.
Wait,
I mean,
slander who's name?
specify who said it. I
What
mean, it sounds kind of like it's on.
hair? What?
No, because LJ put it over here, and you
that
said they have braids.
Jack Warren said that
We all know out this group, I'm the nigga with braids. AJ got
Look
a
at
word,
grandkids, bro.
bro.
Nobody said I was talking about this group, bro. You could just deny and subvert right now.
I
You
don't
look
have
at
to
grandkids, bro.
because I ain't say that
What?
shit.
Wait, what's going on right now?
You know, a couple people just been saying that Bill Cosby was their boy. They freed their boy. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
And then he pointed
Why
out
is
that
Jack
some of
Warren
those
offended?
people got braids.
Because Cole tried to say that it's some. I know people personally, and it's somebody with braids, and we all know that 50% of Cole's friends that are not us are white, and out of all of his
Wow.
friends,
Wow.
most of us are black and or
Bro.
Spanish,
Yo,
and
bro.
I think the Spanish ones don't got no braids, and
I'm
I know
behind
y'all
this.
niggas don't
Yo,
got braids.
can y'all hear me, bro? I'm
Yeah.
behind the truck right
Yeah.
now, and somebody wrote on the back in red marker, I want to thank Joe Biden and Democrats for the high fuel prices. We support the great policemen and women. Thank you for your sacrifice.
For the high food prices.
I think he said high fuel.
Fuel prices.
Fuel.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You're driving?
Somebody wrote that on the back of the truck.
He's driving. That was it.
You guys understand how Bill Cosby got off?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm assuming they didn't have enough evidence.
No,
it was
I was gonna say I had enough evidence to put him in jail.
It was a technicality.
But what?
Say that.
Okay, so they didn't have enough. They
Did
had
too much
enough.
time go by or some shit.
No. So essentially, what happened was in a civil case, which is not criminal, it's easier to be found guilty in a civil case, but you're not going to jail for that. In a civil case, he waived his Fifth Amendment right, and for that, to waive your Fifth Amendment right, they said we cannot use this to charge you criminally. So they used that that deposition or that testimony in that deposition to charge him criminally. In the case before after, don't you love Thunder, bro?
Yeah, because he was giving them bitches nudes.
All right, bye-bye.
So this long story short, they said, hey, if you admit to it or not admit, but if you say some questionable things now, you won't get in trouble for it later. And then they got in trouble for it later. They couldn't charge him criminally with that testimony. Understood?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't understand what you just said. Nope.
So in another totally unrelated or not unrelated, in another court case, he said he waived his Fifth Amendment right. We can hear you, Aja. We waive your Fifth Amendment right, so you say whatever you're saying, so we can charge you criminally. Charge you civilly. So we can charge you civilly. Then they use that information that they got there that they promised they're not going to use. Basically, he had no deal with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend brought up some old shit that don't matter.
Whatever that is, that sounds like
basically
very,
said,
very finicky.
They told him they weren't gonna charge him, so then he was like, "Oh yeah, I might have gave him some whatever the name for nudes is. You know, nudes.
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
Wait a minute. So this nigga got off and then admitted to it?
No.
No, it was a deposition where they told the nigga that that they was bringing him in for a deposition, and they told him anything that you say in here won't be used against you in a criminal case. So he had dropped that in there, and then they used it against him, even though they said they weren't going to.
Oh wow!
My question is, why did it take 2 years for that to happen? 2 years to figure out that he got did dirty like that. Because whether or not, I mean, I think he did it, but whether or not he did or didn't,
he did it.
Well,
he told us he did
based off of what, but they knew they were taking it.
Okay, yeah, that's the argument. They knew that they were taking it. They don't know what they just woke up after the fact, basically.
This whole time we thought R. Kelly was the boss of the video game. Whole time it was Bill Cosby, bro. This nigga got it all.
If I didn't want to get peed on, I would just move out the way.
You know what he did? You know what he did? Oh, I told y'all born about this. You know what he did when they was taking him to jail, when he was leaving the courthouse? You know what he said?
Hey.
Hey.
Right.
You know what kind of criminal is this, bro? He's a menace to society. Throw him back.
80-something years old, bro. I think I think he's harmless now. He's
Throw him back.
He's blind.
No mercy. Throw him back 2 million years. No trial.
Yeah, if he's harmless now, is your well, nah, really can't compare it. Never mind.
3 million years. No trial.
It's a lot of rape, bro. It's a whole lot of rape, bro. I don't think he's harmless now. Really,
bro. You should have took these pills, bro.
I don't think that. I think he was Steph Curry with the shot, boy. Put the glass down, shit getting popped, boy.
The Quaalude thing was consensual, but he didn't. But he then assumed anything that went on after the fact was consensual. He assumed that.
Yeah, that sounds like some bright shit to me.
Because they took the Quaaludes. So he was like, "Hey, we're taking Quaaludes. Let's party."
That's what Bryce told the nigga Justin, right? He was like, "Yeah, you're my boy."
You don't know what
right?
they could have been saying. You don't know what they could have been saying after they popped them shit. They're gonna be like, I can stick it in your pussy, right? They say, yeah, whatever. But they just don't remember that shit. They was off the move.
You still not supposed to do that shit,
bro. This Bill Cosby, bro.
Wow.
He's handing out hot Cosby.
What is that?
Bro, it's Bill Cosby, bro. Wow. Yeah. I recall niggas giving a similar argument for R. Kelly.
Hey.
He made Chocolate Factory. I remember that.
Do you also know this person personally?
I do. I named him. I just named him. What are you talking about? It's Cole. Cole said that. Cole said that.
I said that?
You did say that.
Oh, yes. You said that.
There might be.
You said that.
Bro.
You said that. You said that on your podcast.
No, I thought that was.
Those were your exact words.
I thought it was LJ. My bad.
How does he keep getting off? And your words as an answer was he made the Chocolate Factory.
He made Chocolate Factory, bro. Damn, so all the people that got raped now basically just get hit with the fuck off energy?
I mean, some of them got settlements where they got paid like a lot.
I was gonna say
all of them didn't. That's even worse. That means it's a select handful that was just like, damn, so I get raped and get nothing for it type time. Like, wow.
Are you supposed to get something for getting your teeth?
Yeah, that sounds more like prostitution, bro.
I'm saying though, if the nigga get off, like you don't get no type of nothing. Bro, I feel like if you rape somebody, you supposed to get murdered.
That's not.
And I feel like
their fault that he got. But him getting off is more to do with the court system fucking up. Like niggas. I mean, they kind of fucked him over by doing what they did.
That's what I'm saying.
He's guilty,
yeah, they fucked him illegally.
They handled the shit poorly. That's why he got off.
That's what I'm saying. So the faultiness of the justice system leaves these women with no convicted criminal and no compensation.
I wouldn't even say it's the justice system. I'd say it's the people handling the case.
Oh, okay.
Because if they probably could have got him even without that shit, but they used that shit against them.
Actually, they said in the civil court they knew that they wasn't gonna win they weren't gonna win a criminal case.
No, they weren't gonna win a criminal. They wasn't gonna win a criminal case.
So that's why they
tried to
charged
do civil.
civilly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they did. That's why they were doing a civil case. Because for a criminal case, there wasn't that much there. They couldn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that, oh yeah, this nigga was out here.
Oh, John, you know the difference between a civil and criminal case? Just asking. So if you say no, I can explain it anyway because some listeners might not. I'm gonna take that as a no.
Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh! That is fucking good. That shit caught on fire.
What's going on, guys?
Niggas is dead out here, bro. There's no niggas dying.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it anyway.
Two separate things just happened at the same time.
I know.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So a civil case is basically if you're convicted in a civil case, you have to pay a certain amount of settlement or whatever. Similar to Deshaun Watson, he's not being charged criminally because it's harder to prove. And I think you only need a 6-10 majority from a jury to charge a civil case. And the burden of proof is not on the state; it is on basically it could be a hearsay case, like a rape case. It's easier to charge that and find justice in a civil case over someone going to jail. AJ, you're breaking up again.
Criminal case?
You're you're breaking. You sound like you're saying hello. Cole, you still there?
I'm saying in a criminal case.
All right, we hear you, AJ.
Oh, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was saying in a criminal case, when you when you plead a fifth, right? That can't be used against you. Like niggas can't say, "Oh, this nigga's not trying to incriminate himself." So they can't like say, "Oh yeah, since you don't want to talk, you might get him in trouble. We should assume he's guilty." They can't use that against you. In a civil case, if you plead a fifth, they can use that against you.
So, just in case you couldn't hear him, you basically said that the Fifth Amendment can be used against you in a civil case and not not a criminal case.
Can they not hear me?
No, we hear you now.
It's like you just be sort of in and out.
Yeah.
Yo, did y'all born die?
I don't know what he just muted himself and hasn't said anything. You want to slander his name?
I'm here. Wow. Suck my. I'm sorry, I was even about to say that, but wow.
We're next time though.
Did something blow up in front of AJ?
It sounded that way.
Then he came back and defined a criminal and civil case. So I'm assuming everything's okay.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Oh yeah, I had seen a car that it looked like it got washed. Like somebody like picked that shit with some C4. That must have happened during a storm or something. That shit was great.
So we all billed out.
Right, bro. I thought you was gonna talk about your feelings.
Huh?
What?
My feelings. How do I feel about this? It does suck for those girls I don't know how I feel because they got a big payday, but at the same time, you said
all of them didn't though, right?
Not all of them, no.
No, I said I don't know if all of them got it.
Oh.
But I don't know that they didn't.
It's kind of messed up. Just thinking that the guy that raped you is just out there.
That gives them a great opportunity for revenge.
And like, do you think that, like, I don't know, if this was anyone else, that anybody else was just Bill Cosby is one of the like richest black men of all time. I just made that up. That's probably not true, but he has funds to have a lawyer to find this. Like, if this was anyone else, like they're probably not getting over that. Like, actually, the Bill Cosby's lawyer, the one that I think found this, got Trump off of one of his impeachments. So, like I said, he's a
Oh, so this nigga is
lawyer.
just.
I say
They got Tony Stark defending their court cases or some shit.
If you got the resources, use them. I don't care about that shit. If you got it, use it. Whatever.
I was gonna say jail ain't for rich people. You know how fucked up you gotta do shit to be rich and go to jail. That means you physically killed 6 families.
6 families?
Yeah, that's how fucked up you have to be that rich and go to jail, bro.
So stop putting that good at my family.
Because if you kill just one family, you'll be like, bro, that was self-defense. Here's a fuck ton of money and resources to beat this case. Oh, word. Because whatchamacallit, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell got caught with with weed in his Arizona cup that one time. D'Angelo Russell is a basketball player, guys. You two who don't watch sports.
Why was there weed? It was
I'm going to jail and I'm still in jail.
It was a can of Arizona.
Yeah, they went. You took it to the airport, and then they opened the can and found weed in it.
Oh, how long ago was that?
2-3 years ago. Will Kane was on first take, so it had to be at least
3 years ago, and he's still in jail.
No, he's not in jail. Is the point I'm making. He has money.
Oh,
if that's me, I'm still in jail.
I don't think so. I feel like you're spending maybe a week in there and paying a fine.
Trying to take an illegal substance onto a plane that is illegal in the state that you are having it in.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was in the Arizona can, I feel like it was under an ounce.
Wait, what was in the Arizona can?
Marijuana.
This guy Cole is thinking with his brain. I like it.
Well, moving on. More of the story: if you're rich,
you about to say some crazy shit. There's nowhere left to go but crazy from here.
That's not the moral of the story, though. He didn't get out because he was rich. He got out because they fucked up.
Oh.
His money didn't help him. He was in jail with the money.
So if you get enough irresponsible people in one room, they can't even put you away for 39,000 rapes.
There you
go.
The
moral of the story, essentially.
The moral of the story is as long as the people who are putting you on trial are incompetent, you can do whatever you want, bro. Have your way.
Competence is what keeps this country running. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on. Similar topic. Two childhood actors that we watched growing up are in jail now, or have been arrested for texting inappropriate messages to children.
That's considered child molestation.
Okay.
Is it?
In the court of law, yes, it is.
Didn't know that.
So Drake Bell and Kyle
statutory rape.
The whoa, take it easy guy and the protagonist of the greatest anime of all time, Corey in the House.
I was about to say, how did you know? How did you know?
Wait, it's Kyle Massey and who?
Drake Bell. Drake Bell is the weirdest shit ever, bro. Like, he went to Mexico and became a Spanish singer.
Spanish pop star,
and came out. And
that's what that Drake song was about?
Probably not.
Damn, all of his songs in Spanish were just about what if he's like Mexico's R. Kelly?
He's Mexico's R. Kelly. Was it Kyle Massey? To be honest, I don't know anything about this story. I just know that there's something going on with, I don't know, fame. I don't know. It's something interesting about fame where Kyle Massey, he's not as big as, I don't know, like a Drake Bell, but Yeah, he has a big TikTok following where he could just. I feel like you can get some shit your of age. You feel me?
This nigga probably had a decent amount of money in his bank account. There's no question about it. He definitely could have got something of age.
When
If
you
you
got
are doing shit, if you're resorting to kids, you're not doing that shit because you're not having no success with people your age. You're doing that shit because you're into that shit. Nobody's like, damn, can't find an adult pussy. Might as well go fuck a 4-year-old. Like nobody feels like that, bro. Nobody feels like that, bro.
He said it's so much easier to get these 4-year-olds, man. You just, the dates are cheaper. The dates are cheaper. You can get, child movie tickets. You know what I'm saying? They only eat off.
This nigga said the dates are cheaper.
Only gifts they really want are like toys and shit, man. It's easy, man. You know what I'm saying?
kind of off topic, but I just always wanted to. I just want to say this. You guys ever like now that you're adults and you can't like afford to buy shit yourself? You ever see like some shit that you want as a kid and like be like, man, my parents could have afforded that.
No.
You know what? Exact opposite now. I be looking at shit like I understand why I got told no to some of the shit I got told no to. I'd be out with my grandfather somewhere and I'd be like, yo, can I get a drink? He'd be like, hell no, the drink is $5. I'd be like, yo, it's $5. $5 for a juice ain't shit. Now I'd be in the store like, nigga, $5.
What store you
For a
going to?
juice
We're
this
dealing
big?
with $5 drinks.
Huh?
What store you going to? We dealing with $5 drinks.
Now we used so me and my grandfather used to go to these things called computer shows, which is basically like almost like what's the word I'm looking for?
Convention.
It's an event of sorts, a convention for like people into technology and shit like that. They used to have like drones in there, different types of computers and all of this type of shit that you could look at and buy and different shit like that. We used to go to that, but they know at events like that, you're kind of far away from.
Oh yeah, you talking about convention prices? They be running it up.
You feel me? Like $5 for a bottle of apple juice or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I'm like, yo, it's $5.
When you go to a museum on a field trip and a burger and fries with a drink is like $23.
Yeah.
They're like, you ain't
like that.
going nowhere else, are you? You ain't going nowhere else. You gotta buy
or going to the movie theater, you get some fucking because now the movie theater be selling fancy shit. Now they got movie theater chicken tenders. Niggas coming from
I still smuggle in Wendy's.
Bro,
I feel it.
These motherfuckers be having chicken and waffles at the movie theater. I was like, I wasn't buying the popcorn. You think I'm about to drop a ban on this?
I was about to say you paying like $30 for that meal. Plus
tomorrow
the drink $45.
I'm gonna go see Black Widow tomorrow. I'm gonna go smuggle in Chick-fil-A.
Them niggas gonna wash you at the door. You getting beat up at the entrance.
They don't care no more, bro. You can get in there with a bomb.
Oh, what you want? There was this guy at my job, bro. He went to school in he went to school in like Pennsylvania and shit. So like open or like concealed carry is a thing there, I guess. Concealed carry, like pistol guns and shit. So he went to the movies one time, and like a cop stopped him and his friends, and like he was like, let me see what you got. Asking two of the friends, the other one went to the bathroom, and then he was like, let me see what you got. One guy smuggled in some popcorn. Smuggled in some food, and the other one didn't have nothing. And then it was like, she was like, okay, you can go. It was like, wow, I'm glad she didn't stop the one with the gun. The one that went to the bathroom had a concealed weapon.
Wow. I'm glad she didn't stop the one with the gun.
He was saying it sarcastically, meaning like, okay, not me and him, but this dude.
No. I get the sarcasm behind the joke, but it's like, yeah, you're stopping this person from popcorn or sneaking in, whatever the fuck. Niggas is in here packing.
Which is why I do like I always say, the first 3 minutes, the first 30 minutes of me going to any movie is just me being stressed the fuck out. Like they're gonna shoot at this part, aren't they? Bro, ever since Batman was the Dark Knight it was where they shot the bitch up.
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't been.
No, it was the Dark Knight Rises.
No, it was the Dark Knight.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it was Dark Knight Rises. I think it wasn't shooting back then.
We gonna run the Google. But, I was saying I was at Walgreens the other day, and I saw like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Beyblades. I was like, bro, this shit is like the Beyblades was coming up like $10. I was just like, bro, you just took me.
Bro. I bet you that shit cost way more when we was kids.
That's probably true.
Not only that.
Hey guys,
Hmm?
it was Dark Knight Rises. Good job.
Where
Of course it was the Dark Knight Rises, bro. There's no way, bro. You know the Dark Knight came out, we was in like 8th grade, bro. We wasn't.
Oh yeah, I was thinking this shit. I'm with my mother.
Remember having talks about niggas shooting up movie theaters when we was in 8th grade? No.
I don't know, man.
Yes, you do know.
I think the whole kickoff to the school shooting thing was Virginia Tech was the first one that I remember hearing about. Did Virginia Tech come before Columbine or after?
We're not talking about school shooters.
Before, I believe.
We're talking about niggas shooting up movie theaters.
Actually, niggas been shooting at movie theaters on movie theaters existed. Abraham Lincoln got shot in a movie theater.
We're talking about this modern society.
I was gonna say everybody hates Chris. It was like we can't go to the movie screen. We can't go to the movie theater because every time you can't go to the Dallas movie theater because every time you go there, someone gets shot. The next thing we have to talk about actually went into what we just talked about with Batman stuff. We're talking about DC, Batman, and Harley Quinn. You guys know where I'm going with that? Too bad.
No.
Does this have to do with Batman eating pussy?
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
again?
I see reefer. I see reefer in there. I see it. I see it. Yeah, that's right. You
According to me, that's what's up.
That's right. You're going to jail.
I'm about to end the meeting, and we'll be back real quick.
Reefer. Bunch of reefer.
Hey, fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
So does Batman eat pussy?
Yo, come on.
What?
Yo, come on.
Yo, I'm wearing a Batman shirt. I did not do that on purpose.
What? What are we? What?
You know we had this conversation previously, yes?
We
You had this on the podcast?
Yes.
We did?
I don't remember having this conversation.
We did not have this conversation on the podcast.
Yes, we did, bro.
You sure?
Help me. Try it, good.
Cool. If you're listening
If
to
I'm
this,
wrong,
we talk about this.
If I'm wrong, I'll eat that.
I don't remember ever talking about this, and I haven't heard that. I know he sent something to the group chat like 2 weeks ago about it, but I didn't watch it because it looked retarded.
If I'm wrong, I'll eat that.
I don't know. We talk about the shit twice. Batman eat pussy.
What are you talking about? Why is this subject?
Because a few actually sorry, it's not a little familiar, but a few weeks ago, Harley Quinn came out, and I mean, they're filming and making of the show Harley Quinn. You guys should check it out. It's on HBO Max. The shit is hilarious. There's season 3. Batman's doing a scene where he has to eat out Catwoman. DC goes in there and says, "Yeah, you need to take that scene out. It's appropriate." Quote, "Heroes don't do that." End quote. Thoughts?
What? Heroes don't.
He doesn't eat pussy. He should try.
I simply don't understand. Like
Bro, the DC universe has created one in which Batman and, as implied, none of the other heroes are down to eat pussy. So you know how they have like love interests, like Superman wants to destroy Lois Lane and all of that shit. Like he's madly in love with that woman, all that shit. How they got them human characteristics.
Yeah.
Niggas parents be dying. Batman is fucked up and rich. They have people characteristics. Apparently, none of the ones that are heroes have the characteristic in which they eat pussy. I don't know if the female heroes suck a dick or not, but
was it that he was saying heroes don't eat pussy, or was it that You know what I'm saying? Was he just saying that, or was that dead as a statement?
No. There was the actual statement from DC Comics was that heroes take out that scene because heroes don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would have immediately responded with, "So do heroes suck dick or no?" Because shit.
I would make a comment that in the context of the show that
wait, hold on. I was in the bathroom. I have to say something. I ran out the bathroom to say this. Jawborn. Only real heroes suck dick.
Shit. Okay. All right.
All
right. Niggas got it.
What did you say? Oh fuck! I totally lost my train of thought. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy in this show are in a lesbian relationship.
Wait, what? Brother, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are fucking.
I think they're married.
That's what's up. That's what's good. Yo, that's what's up, bro. You think Batman and the Flash?
Why?
I was gonna say, bro, they clearly have him in some kind of relationship with Catwoman.
I feel like the Flash can't fuck humans though.
Why not?
Girls or, but I feel like
he has numerous children.
The Flash has kids, bro. He could probably make somebody come in like in less than 7 seconds.
I was gonna say, bro, you can make his dick vibrate.
What is this discussion?
I feel like that's not a fire.
What is this discussion?
We're discussing what heroes do.
Oh shit! You think Batman never cosplay with his costume?
Swear to me.
You guys heard.
You think Superman ever be telling Wonder Woman like, nah, bitch, keep the boots on?
Who the fuck just said swear to me, bro?
Villains be getting wrapped up in that lasso.
I wanted to know,
like, why does she smell like guilt and sex?
You think Poison Ivy be wilding her out with them plants, bro?
You know she do, nigga. Nah. She might get a splinter in her pussy or something.
I also wanted to know, because you said Catwoman, but you know Batman has a seed, right?
He definitely is.
Batman has a seed.
He has a seed with Talia al Ghul,
which was a result of date rape, I will add.
Oh, he got raped?
Wait, time out. Somebody raped Batman?
Talia al Ghul. Yeah. Talia al Ghul put something in the not in every continuity, but in the continuity of the
Yes, he has a son named Damian.
Damian, yeah. In the DC animated movies, he was drugged and had sex with Talia, and then 9 months later, Damian came out.
Yeah, I got a question.
You're going full circle here, and I fucking love it.
Did Batman ever go back for more? I was gonna say, bro, I feel like, you know what? Nah. You know what?
Wow. You would love for that to happen to you. But no, I think they had a relationship though.
They did.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying still.
So that was like some kinky play shit that they're into. Oh, so Batman, not only does Batman eat pussy, Batman eats ass.
What?
Bro, if they're like,
like how we get there?
Yeah, bro, if you're on some shit where you're like, you got your girl drugging you and then raping you, but y'all in a relationship, you probably like, Batman was probably with that shit, bro. They probably playing. You can't drug Batman, nigga. He's a genius. He would have saw the molecular difference when he stepped in the room. You can't drug Batman, nigga. He knew what was going on. They just Batman is just kinky.
I was gonna say, bro,
in the DC universe, niggas. You ever notice how he don't kill a Joker, bro? It's because he like that shit. Batman is addicted to shit that's just bad. Look where he lives, bro. This nigga's a billionaire and he just stays in Gotham. Gotham is a cesspool of fuckery and sin, bro. Any sane nigga would have moved. You gonna sit here and tell me Batman don't eat pussy, nigga? No. Niggas meant to type Batman doesn't only eat pussy. Batman eat ass. Batman lick toes. Batman is into all the weird shit, bro. I'm telling you, he is. This nigga, he puts his underwear over his pants. That nigga do everything. He do everything, bro.
Yeah, boy, you're a sicko, bro.
I'm not a sicko, nigga. Batman is a sicko. He's rich and white. He don't got to do none of this shit that he doing.
Do you not mysteriously vanish at the sun?
All right, hold on.
Batman got Cosby, bro, and we just want full circle, bro. I think we should end the podcast, bro. I don't think we could do that any better.
You don't think we could one up that, right? That was pretty smooth. That shit was pretty smooth. I'm not gonna hold you.
And to be honest, with everything else I have to talk about, it's kind of serious. And bro, I am. Batman got Cosby, bro. That's full circle, bro.
I fuck with that. I'm okay with this.
Wait, what else did you have to talk about?
You brought up yesterday something I'm actually kind of interested in now. The TikTok creatives thing, the TikTok creatives strike. It's that's interesting. Apparently, like, so what they're doing. What are you saying?
Song you like? You thought shit.
Oh,
yes, black creators won't. Yeah, they won't make a dance to that song because I guess apparently they always make a dance to some whatever song is out, and then people just start doing it, and then it starts getting popular. But it'd be like they never get credit for it.
That's hilarious. So are like people upset? Like, oh my god, no TikTok dance. Like, is that like fucking up people?
They're not upset like that, but what you see is there's a whole bunch of them trying, white girls trying to do it. And it ain't working out well.
Nobody can make a dance.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing as hell, bro.
That is unfortunate.
And then I saw this one video. They literally tell you what to do in the song, bro. What she say? Like hands on your knees, drop your ass, and so she said some shit in the song where you were like, bro, you can just make a song with that. You can just make a dance with that.
I'm not gonna hold you though real quick and reference to that song. I just wanted to put that out there. Like I like that song and I'm not happy about it.
What song is
it? Bro, it's called Hot Shit. I think like first, you know what? The first time I saw the song, I saw it with the visuals and it was just like, wow, this is all right. She's out here wild. I fuck with it. She's wild. It's a lot though. But the song is just like, I don't know, it's just raunchy. Sometimes I like raunchy shit.
Is it? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of fuck with her though. Like, there's a couple girls.
I was about to look it up and I saw that and I was like, you know what, I'm okay, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's a couple girl artists who I fuck with off the strength that they be on some raunchy shit. Or the like
I
Doja
know.
Cat.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I don't want.
Bro, this is why we see you the way we do.
Nah, it's not just because they be bad though. Like the Doja Cat chick, bro, she can really sing. Like she's actually good at what she does. She's just an idiot.
What you call it? With the thing though, it's
Megan Thee Stallion is a savage, but she kind of to me is like girl future. Like she just contributes to me to the whole men versus women thing. Like I wish it wasn't on that all the time. Yo, who just said that nut shit, bro?
So what?
These niggas said what she lost because she got shot. Yo, who said that shit?
I'm guessing Cole said that.
It would have had to be because I didn't hear it.
Y'all niggas be so out of
pocket. Is who lost?
Whichever one of y'all just said that is a fucking tweaker.
Yo, I just put two together. Who lost? It said that she said that
to me, Megan Thee Stallion is like girl future. Like I fuck with her shit, but she contributes to the whole men versus women thing to me. Like, she's pimping niggas, Future's pimping bitches, whatever the whole narrative they push is. But then somebody was like, well, she lost because she got shot. I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Damn, nigga.
Yeah, that was definitely cool. I don't know where I guess he went to hiding after he said that.
She got shot and lived though. Did she really lose, or did she get like an extra stamp on her?
Is the person who shot her in jail or dead?
Another person who escaped from
like she lost, bro.
Justice. It's a pending case. Shout out that short bastard Tory Lanez, man. Fuck him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fuck with that guy, but I mean, he won.
Why don't y'all fuck with that guy?
Nigga's short.
Wait, John boy. Why don't you fuck with him?
I don't not fuck with Tory Lanez. He just don't got a whole bunch of music for me. To me, he makes a lot of like.
The way you said why don't y'all fuck with him made it seem like you didn't fuck with him, and you want to know what other people do for fucking with him just the same as you.
I can see how you would have thought that way, but I honestly was really more so just curious to see why they. If I was gonna see if they ain't fuck with him because he shot the girl.
No, I don't fuck him because it's funny not to. It's just like he's short. He's balding very gracefully for a rich person. John, you're wilding now.
He's not balding anymore. That nigga when he got that plugged up, I think he about to grow a whole hairline back soon.
Oh, he had a hairline.
He have a hairline. I think he about to grow a whole.
That was a sample. He looked like Trey Young, bro.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
But yeah, black TikTokers, we support you. Stop giving shit for these white people to take. What else?
Like, do white people go and get money for the dances, or what's happening?
So they get like fame and notoriety, which would then come with money. So like, there was this one case where a black girl made a song for, I think it was another Megan Thee Stallion song. I just don't know it off the top. I don't know the entire story off the top of my head. Huh?
She made a dance for it?
Yeah, the black girl made a dance for it, and then for whatever reason, Jimmy Kimmel had this TikToker Addison Rae on, and then he was like, "Why don't you show us this song?" Kind of on some shit like, since you started it, because I guess she did it and she got picked up. I mean, she did it on her TikTok and shit went viral and shit. So she not stole it, but she saw the dance, did the dance, and then she got famous from it, gave the girl no credit.
I have a series of questions, right? Is this happening with black and white TikTokers entirely amongst the female demographic of TikTok?
I would assume because guys don't really be dancing like that on there. Or are you gonna make this that black women are constantly disrespected in this society?
I wasn't gonna say that. The point, now that I'm giving it some thought, the point that I was about to make might be invalid because people aren't just watching these dances because they like the way the person looks. Like they want to emulate the dance, I guess, too. But I was gonna say, like, it's harder to sell a black woman in America than it is to sell a white woman in America, in my opinion. Even though that's kind of getting flipped around in modern society, but it more often than not right now, it's still easier to sell them doing certain shit than it is to sell us doing certain shit. So it's like, if people prefer to look at that, that's going to have more followers. That's going to get noticed for doing the dance. Like, you're doing the dance on your channel with, I don't know, 500 people following you. She's doing her dance on this channel with 30,000 people following her. But I don't know if that has anything to do with
like if you're going to use my material, can I get an ad?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that she shouldn't. Like, yeah, she's definitely a savage for not giving the the credit where it's due. I think that's some super corny shit that they're doing. I just wanted to know where it was happening.
Yeah, it's pretty much a women thing because, like I said, it's very rare when you see guys doing these kind of dances. Because to be honest, it's like for like Megan Thee Stallion songs where it would be like hands on your knees and twerk, bitch, and like you
usually
guys don't do that. But there was another, or the
usually
finish the
gay.
story with the Jimmy Kimmel and Addison Rae thing. They had the girl who actually created it after I think it's some outrage. They had her on like the next week, and like she was like, yeah, she started the dance. And then there was another case where it was All-Star year, it was All-Star game, it was an All-Star NBA All-Star game. I want to say 2-3 years ago. I didn't know if TikTok was a thing back then, but it was definitely before COVID. And they had an All-Star game. I think it was the All-Star game in 2020 actually, because they did that before COVID. But they had like 3 TikTokers dancing with Giannis Antetokounmpo, doing like TikTok dances. It was like, yeah, because we're famous for doing it. And then like again, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. And then like they were dancing, and then I looked on Twitter and it was like she didn't even start this. It was this girl with 500 views who did this like 2 months before they even tried it. So that's essentially what the uphill battle they're trying to display. That women that something that Black girls are starting these trends, but white girls are finishing them.
Okay. I feel like you said a lot, but to sum it up, basically is credit is not being given where credit is due.
Mm-hmm. Where I think this could honestly just be solved with just an ad, bro. If you see an ad, like, dancing at, and this is me doing the dance at, I don't know, Ja Born Riley. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think it is the way it is?
What'd you say?
Why is it that they're not getting the credit where it's due?
Why is it that the Black girl is getting this many views? Like, why is the white girl more popular?
Probably wow. Probably just because, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to make it like a standard beauty thing, but like, I would honestly believe that more of these followers just have more. I mean, more of these creators have more fans and followers than the other. But again, a simple app would just, okay, yeah, she got credit. You don't have to follow her, but that's the credit that I'm giving her. If you do what you want to do with that credit, I mean, do what you guys want to do with that information, where you got it from. You're still probably going to follow me more, but this is where I got the idea from. Maybe she has more cool shit.
I don't think that would necessarily solve the entire issue, though, because let's say she still has more notoriety. She's the one that still ends up on Jimmy Kimmel. I don't think that, let's take, for example, the Addison Rae girl, giving the credit where it's due is going to solve the problem. I think the credit has to be given entirely, like all over the place. Like, Addison Rae shouldn't be, if she's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel for her notoriety, she shouldn't be on there doing that dance. Maybe they should have the girl that did that dance on there doing that dance, if that's what they want to display on the show. But if you're going to get Addison Rae, then you need to have her original content up there. It's kind of like, imagine if they had an artist on the show who did paint shit, but instead of, I don't know, fucking Michael Claude's shit, he was showing Basquiat shit and getting the credit for Basquiat shit. It's like, why are you doing that? You can show me your shit, but stop showing me his shit and taking credit like you did it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think more than an act would have to happen.
So are you saying that this is a systemic problem that should be addressed by the institution itself?
I don't want to make it sound that heavy.
No. I'm doing a what's those things called when you move on? I'm doing a transition. A segue.
Oh. I guess then, yeah, if you want to put it that way, yeah. I think it's more just a trend that people are tired of experiencing.
I was doing a segue into this critical race theory.
Okay. I think what Ja Born was trying to say is that he's tired of being oppressed.
Are you?
I'm going to RKO you and AJ through a flaming table.
I want to hear you squeal, boy.
I want to point out last time he said that on the podcast, you squealed with him.
Don't recall at all.
But where was
I'm
I?
just saying, when them niggas was in the woods taking that stormtrooper, they were both making a squealing noise. If memory serves me correctly.
So, whatchamacallit, I'm actually super interested in like this whole debate about critical race theory because, like I said last time, people are losers and find reasons for living through shit that doesn't really matter. So, essentially, what critical race theory is, it's a
find reasons for living through shit that don't matter.
Yeah, I word that right?
No. It sounds like you were saying people need to stop trying to find reasons to live.
Get down there, boy. I want to hear you squeal, boy.
You should die.
That makes me uncomfortable.
you squeal.
For living is about shit that doesn't matter. He's saying that you should find a reason to live for something that matters.
Okay, LJ didn't misspeak. I misunderstood. My bad, LJ.
Word. So essentially, what critical race theory is a graduate level course, so you don't have to take it until.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. What? What are we at? What?
Huh?
Was that a joke or not?
No, I'm literally saying that it's a graduate level course. You don't have to take it until you're pretty much 2 years into law. I mean, in law school, like you graduate pre-law, and you're in law school.
Study law to take this class.
I mean, to be honest, I would have loved to have the class in high school, and I'm sure it could be.
I don't think you have to. You don't have to be in that to take the class. But I think what he's trying to say is it's one of the requirements for that degree.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think it's a requirement either. What I'm saying is most critical race theory classes are graduate level classes. You're not taking it in high school.
So
Hence,
this is after you get your bachelor's. Like this is like a very difficult course.
Yes. So, there's a whole bunch of lawmakers who have been banning it just because they are saying that we're making history racist, or we're making that history isn't. It tells the story that all white people are evil. You can't trust that. You can't trust any white people. Everything they do is evil. Such and such, such and such. That is not at all what it is. It looks at history through the lens of race, as opposed to the white saviorism that we grew up on or we took in class. To be honest, though, I would like a intro into critical race theory in a high school class. I would be mad interested to take that class. But long story short, a whole bunch of people are making a whole bunch of hoopla about stuff.
Are you sure? Does anybody pay attention to class when they're in high school?
I did.
I paid attention to classes I cared about. I had a psychology class that I paid attention to. I feel like people listen to shit that they care about. It just depends on the type of person you're dealing with.
To be honest, this would be an elective class, or not an elective, but like it wouldn't be one of them history classes you would have to take. If I was like a superintendent or something, I would not require it. It's an elective history class. Like that's not something that a regular person should want. I mean, should just take. Maybe it should be, but so basically what I'm saying is people are making a whole bunch of hoopla, and this is becoming a huge talking point.
Hoopla.
It's becoming a huge talking point among conservatives, and how people are being taught to hate the country. I think it's just doing what Germany was doing after World War II, where they're like, yeah, look at what we did. That was wrong. We should not do it again. But in America, I feel like
you say Germany again?
Yeah, Germany.
Okay.
Okay. Jeremy the first time.
Bro, I was like, you threw me off. I was like, who the fuck is Jeremy? I'm like, what Jeremy? World War II. I'm like, who the fuck is that, man?
Word. But here I don't know. I feel like history's kind of whitewashed. So how do you guys feel about critical race theory? If you didn't know what it was, and I did a terrible job of explaining it.
I don't entirely understand what you mean by looking at it through the lens of race, but I do know that some shit needs to be taught. Like, I think that, like, for example, Christopher Columbus, I think that should be saved for kids up until like maybe the 5th grade, because the earlier part of school, I was making Christopher Columbus cutouts with him on the boat with the Native Americans all friendly and shit. And then I get to like middle school and learn that this nigga was
a fucking terrorist,
rapist, savage terror. Like, yeah, bro, it's like, don't you feel me? I feel like people just need to be taught what really happened, and that's it, bro. Like, it should always be that simple.
People love terrorists, bro.
That switches the whole curriculum. Well, I mean, not the whole curriculum, but I mean around. But I mean, what are they going to do at Thanksgiving? Bro, you can choose to celebrate another tradition or just leave it the way it is.
How much things can you?
I'm not talking about celebrating. I'm talking like if you in school and then it's Thanksgiving and the little kid asks you, the teacher, oh, what's Thanksgiving? Why do we do this? What are you going to say to them? I'm not
something else, bro. Anything.
I'm saying that we shouldn't just keep. You can't just say anything.
You can. They're fucking kids.
I was gonna say we tell them.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can tell them. You can tell them it's the day Santa Claus gets raped in his butthole.
So why did Christopher Columbus stick with y'all born this whole time? Then? If you could say anything and it don't matter.
What do you mean? What? Bro, it doesn't matter.
Christopher Columbus and all that shit, but if you could say anything and it don't matter, then he wouldn't remember, right?
Bro, it could do anything. You could color in some turkeys, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
But a child who's more cognitively aware than his peers or her peers might ask you, "What are we coloring these turkeys for?"
So
I was the kind of kid to ask shit like that in school. Like, what is this about?
I kind of have an answer.
There's 1,000,005 answers to that question that didn't have to be what it was.
So basically what we could do in terms of like, so like if like, I don't know, like a 6-year-old comes to you and like, why are we coloring turkeys? Why are we all these Native American stuff? I say actually what happened, but take some truths out of it until they're mature enough to handle it, if that makes any sense. So
if we were to
say we had dinner,
we wouldn't be coloring the turkeys, bro. There's no reason to color the turkeys if we talk about what actually happened.
No, well, hold on. I was gonna say we had dinner with these guys, and then when they're 7, dinner didn't go so well. They're 8, or you know what I'm saying. Like as they get older, you can start.
I'm trying to say give it to them in segments, but what Kobe's saying is. And with the kids that are going to ask the questions like, okay, dinner didn't go so well, but why didn't dinner go so well? Or what happened when dinner didn't go well? What are you supposed to fill that in with?
Well, you say when your dad comes home drunk and he's sitting at the dinner table asking your mother why her fat ass burnt the turkey, why didn't your dinner go so well?
What? It's like I feel like he just went on a racial rant. Like he didn't even say nothing racially charged. I just feel like he nigger. That was the energy that I was nigger. Like that's all I heard, bro.
Fuck. Wow, AJ, you're having fun tonight. Well, what the fuck am I talking about? But yes, critical race theory. So do you have anything like other questions to like?
When you say teaching us history through the lens of race, what does that mean?
So it would be like the way, let's say just the course of, let's just say Black history goes, it would be like slaves are freed. Dr. Martin Luther King. we're good. As opposed to all the as opposed to all the laws that went into place, got taken out of place, that were more racially charged, as in like Jim Crow laws, like having to focus on that, or having like
Jim Crow.
Hmm?
You said like Jim Crow.
Yeah, Jim Crow.
Okay, but where did you learn about the Jim Crow theory at?
Twitter.
I learned about it in school. I learned about Jim Crow laws in school.
When you learn about the Tulsa Massacre?
Tulsa Massacre, I think I learned about. You know what? I learned about that at home.
I learned about the Tulsa Massacre 2-3 years ago while watching Watchmen.
Yeah, I learned about the Tulsa Massacre a long time ago, and it was at home through somebody who actually forced me to watch Roots. So yeah, okay, I understand.
It's just like there's some things
you got a certain kind of person around, you're not even gonna get that kind of information.
Yeah, and like the fact that like to be honest, I don't see if we did invoke some and like if we did invoke some of the CRT into a high school curriculum, it could make people more sensitive to other people's feelings. Who are like, if people like you ever have an argument with somebody who's like, well, we had a black president, he didn't do anything. We have a black vice president now, they're not doing anything. It was just like that doesn't solve the issue.
They're like 45.
What'd you say?
They're 1 and 2. They're 1 vice president and 1 president out of like what are we on? 46?
46, right, yeah. Like they use the exception as the rule, as opposed to building things up as like, Oprah's a billionaire, why can't you be a billionaire?
Right.
And then like there are things in place that are making it harder for me to become a billionaire than someone like a Jeff Bezos.
Okay, I understand why people are so uncomfortable with that. I totally understand why people are so comfortable with that. It's basically what I said I would want to happen, is telling the truth. Like, yeah, these people can do this, but there's also this, and this happening that makes this a little bit harder. Okay, yeah. I get it. I don't want the adverse to come from that, though. I don't want, like, I wouldn't want us to have this implemented into schools and then Black people even, like, we double down on the whole victim thing, because I do feel like, yes, we do get shorted and fucked in this country and around the world in numerous ways. But there are cases in which Black people do be playing the victim card, and I don't like that shit. But we try to make everything about race, especially when it don't be shit about race. So I don't want people to take this, and instead of using this as something to learn from, it'd be like, oh, all right, this is why I can't do shit. This is why being Black. But that would then, I don't want us to just do that.
So the whatchamacallit there would be more of a so it would be, now things are in place where we could be like, so this is what happened in the past. Basically we know our past so we could better understand our future. Or you know how they always say, you know how they say history is doomed to repeat itself. If you don't learn history, it's doomed to repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
That would essentially be like things like that, like the George Floyd, like every 6 months when a cop, or every day, or I don't know how often it happens, when someone kills herself, we should do so. Like, if we don't, maybe we should do something about the police now, before something happens again, and history repeats itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can understand that. I feel like what you're saying, let's learn the history. Like I feel like if you look at our history, from what I have seen, Black people have always been at their strongest when they do shit together. Like when we don't become our own enemy. And it's like, even though that history is available to us in more ways than one now, we still just choose to do the opposite more frequently than we choose to work together. Like,
I also feel like we don't have much time. It's about to kick us out. But I also feel, what I was basically saying is, you think that when they're not together, it's because they don't understand their own history. Like, if you think about it, like the white pride movement is like because they
Well, you
know
gotta
their
think
history
about
and
it.
what was taken of. I don't know. Maybe I'm moving.
They were together as communities. And what makes communities is families, bro.
Oh
So
my!
don't
No
let him
more.
do it, bro. Don't
There's
let him
no.
do it, bro. Don't
There's
let
no
him
more
do it.
black families in the community.
Are you making a Fast and
Bro,
Furious joke?
Fast and
He's
Furious.
making a. Oh my god.
What are you talking about, LJ?
I feel like black people aren't together because they think they have to compete with each other. It's more of a mindset of I need to get mine instead of we need to get ours.
Yes. There it is. Thank you.
I don't remember where I heard this, but someone said it. I think it's that guy you don't like, Cole. He had said that black people don't have like I don't know, like every other race, like they'll come here, right? And they'll like set something up that they have that's theirs. Like I don't know, you know how niggas like to make the joke that they got like the fucking Indian motherfuckers with the convenience stores and all that shit. Or the Chinese people got their little
Chinese
food
store.
place. Yeah. But black people come here and they don't actually try to have anything that's there. It's like that's like a thing that all I want to say not just races but like
Communities.
What's the word? Not exactly communities. I don't know. Anywhere else out there, they're trying to make things their own, but I guess because of slavery, I guess we've been kind of like handed stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like we never actually had to make anything ours. We were taken here, and then we were given our freedom. Like you know what I mean?
Yes and no, because we made shit, bro. We just got told it wasn't ours.
Exactly. But so, like you get what I'm trying to say. Like there's no like mind. There's no mindset. There's no mindset to say, oh yeah, we need to go make shit that's ours.
Yeah, but it's that mindset is trying to emerge now though. It's just sometimes it's overbearing, but it comes in the forms of things like Black Twitter, where you do find stupid shit like who's invited to the cookout and shit like that. But there also be things in there where people like credit gurus give you information on how to build this or get around this or avoid this fee. So like that's just one form that it tries to present itself in. But it is emerging right now. So we're in like the testing grounds for Black people getting into the I'm trying to make things ours. It's just that we're really, really fucking late to the party. Like super fucking late.
And on top of that, we still don't fuck with each other. They be like, you be seeing that shit on the internet. You be like, I ain't doing that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. This and that. I'm gonna start my shit. I ain't doing that shit.
Y'all niggas support Black business, bro.
And it's shit like that, like memes and shit. Like when I don't know, it's like we're so bombarded with the shit because it's like we're the only race that be talking about, oh yeah, we need to do Black this and Black that. So it's like I feel like it gets annoying to hear after a while. So then when you see something like that, it's like something in your head is like, man, I ain't.
Yes, it's a meme, bro. That's a meme, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say every time someone started talking some shit, we just put a Koofy hat on and just.
Like that's kind of depressing, isn't it?
But that's funny though. That's not funny.
That's not dead ass depressing. Like whenever you think of, I don't know, like Black upwardness, you think it's now is.
I don't know. You look at like Jews or like Muslims or like even them Asian niggas, and it's like they don't ever have to say have to put it out there like, oh yeah, we have to do this, we have to do that. They just do it. Like you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, there's no support Asian business movement to my knowledge. If there is, it doesn't support Black business, but Asian businesses be out here getting their paper though.
Asians were getting washed up like hotcakes a couple months ago. We don't even hear about that shit no more. They got past that shit on their own. They right back with it.
I don't know if they got past it. We don't hear about it the same way, but it's a fucking Chinese store and a nail salon in every hood and they're all over the place, bro.
Yeah, and they always be right next to it. It's like they really handle their business. Like it's this place over by me. I think, it's like by your dad's shop. It's called Eastern Empire. Next to that shit is a nail salon, and then next to that shit is I think a dry cleaners. It's like they own that whole little spot. It's like they just come in and do the shit. Like I don't know, bro. It's
Eastern Empire is the best Chinese spot in Jersey. Go on.
I had to say something about the food.
I don't know, bro. And then y'all was talking about that other shit, critical race theory, and like you said, you can't take it until it's a college course. It has to be a college course or some shit like that.
It's not that it has to be. Most people aren't necessarily learning about it. It's most of the time it's a college level course.
That's probably like I don't know, you know, you need like you need to take like a 400 level humanities course that you need to get your degree. Yeah. And then maybe that should like cover that shit, so niggas just take that shit. Like this.
I was thinking about it, like it should be a why can't it be a high school elective or some shit like that? Because I was like, I feel like if it's a high school elective, then it's more available to more people get educated and this and that. But then I thought about
electives are chosen by people that want to do them, and then they just get filled with the people who didn't get into what they want, and then it's like they're not the people. If you just got thrown in that shit, you probably didn't give a fuck. So it's like you're not.
Isn't that the people who need to take it though?
I feel like.
But if you didn't give a fuck, are you paying attention to that? How many electives have you taken where you didn't give a fuck about the class? Did you pay attention? 60% of them.
Like the majority of the people in that class chose to be there. Usually, though, it's only like 2 or 3.
All right, but say people didn't pick it though. Say everybody picked everything else because they didn't really care about that class. That means the majority of the class is gonna be filled with people that didn't want to wasn't interested in taking that class.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. What I was gonna say though is that I guess it makes more sense for it to be a college thing because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's gonna sound weird. I feel like white America needs that to be a college course because people in college are more mature. Like they'll handle that information differently than a high schooler. Like I feel like a high schooler given that information will handle it in the way that y'all born.
He's gonna radicalize you.
Yeah, it's going like you're gonna be like,
in the hallway.
This and that, and that's the
brawls in the hallway.
Yeah, shit like that. Like you gonna walk out that class as a high schooler, and you took that class dead ass.
Niggas smiling. What's up, job boy? Fuck you, cracker. Like, oh shit.
I believe that the idea of the course though isn't necessarily to like I said, it's not supposed to.
Oh no, I get that. But high school kids are kind of stupid, bro.
Yeah. I understand
that. They need to find a way to sprinkle bits and pieces of that throughout curriculum from the time people are in, maybe first grade all the way through the college.
Me and how they try to cram a bunch of fucking Martin Luther King movies and Rosa Parks shit at Black History Month.
Basically, and because I feel like people fucking little projects and shit on them and shit like that. Yeah. I feel like people replicate what they see growing up though. Like racism is.
They make you really not like that shit because they be trying to make you do like reports or essays on that shit, and kids don't like.
I'm not saying
kids don't like write essays and shit. And then you get slapped with this shit. You get slapped with this shit every year. So then I feel like that kind of makes you like, oh, it's Black History Month. Now I gotta write another paper on this shit again. Like you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I understand that, but in the same breath, so people learn things through repetition when they're younger. You feel me? You hear people speak, you learn the speech that's around you and shit like that. And we had to do this, that, and third for Black History Month, but I can't speak for other people. But I remember a lot of that shit because of how frequent it was.
I remember being so disinterested in everything in school that I never cared about anything.
Jai, you're familiar with Daryl Davis, right?
The guy who was converting the KKK members.
Yeah. So his solution to this, or not this problem, but he has a problem with Black History Month altogether because.
Can somebody elaborate on that?
Daryl Davis is a man who I don't remember what his profession was or what he was doing, but
he was a jazz musician.
Okay, he was a jazz musician. Make a long story short, bro, he's formed numerous friendships with people who at one point were KKK members, some ranking as high as Grand Wizards and shit like that. And, after a sit down and a conversation with this man and, some time of being around him and listening to him talk and understanding where he was coming from, He's converted on some like, wow, I really don't hate you. I don't even know you. How could I?
Would you want a Joe Rogan
like
interview about
monster,
Cove?
You said what?
Would you want to listen to a Joe Rogan interview with him?
I 100% think you should. Just saying. It's hard for me. I don't have the attention span and shit through that. I sat through almost that whole shit, bro.
Wait, with who?
Daryl Davis, the guy that John Bourne was talking about just now, who's converted mad KKK members. I think he said 200, over 200.
Converted KKK members?
Yeah.
Into not being that no more. Yeah. Literally changed people's whole lives, perspectives, outlook on the world, whole 9 yards.
All right. So, how do you know that's true though?
They usually give them their gowns.
All right. Well, how do you know that's not like we gonna get in there, we gonna get their trust, and after enough of us gathered up around them, and then
he stated multiple times where he was in situations where it's on some shit like if they wanted to kill him, I feel like that could have just happened, bro. He went to go have a
it's not about meeting. Just killing him. What if it's about getting everybody?
That doesn't even sound rational.
What was I saying about that?
So question. Because you just said that doesn't even sound rational. Does the KKK seem like a rational thing to you?
No, but you're putting them in a space where they would have to take measures to get the upper hand when they don't have to. Like I was saying earlier, Black people are already doing a lot of the work that these hate groups are intended to do anyway. Black people kill each other every day over stupid shit like the block that they're from, or some shit that matters to them a whole bunch.
Fuck that got to do with me? It's just niggers killing niggers. Fuck that got to do with me? I hate them. I hate them anyway. What the fuck? I don't know, bro.
The mindset that usually comes along with those things is not something that's brand new. It's usually been built through systematic, what's the word I'm looking? Implementation, I guess. I don't even know if that's a word, but these broken patterns that Black people tend to have growing up are not new, bro. Okay.
Oh, introduce Bills. Okay. So the point I was making to bring that up was he thinks that Black History Month is actually a detriment because if we spend we only have 28 days to discuss all of Black history. Like it would be by the time you do it, you only pretty much have Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King. That's it. Slavery was bad. Dr. Martin Luther King, Obama. That's pretty much the time we had. The 28 days. That's pretty much all the time you really have to cover that.
Niggas worship Abraham Lincoln for
Abraham Lincoln. There you go. So yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, that's fair. Who, by the way, I feel like a lot of people. Apparently, the story we were given on him wasn't the entire story.
Did you know that if it was up to Abraham Lincoln, bro, we would be back in Africa right now?
Yeah.
Like literally, he was like, okay, slavery's done. You guys want to go back to Africa? Hyperbole of what like it didn't really go like that, but he was literally on some shit like, yeah, let's send him back to Africa. It was like, I think there's like 3 people left who are from there, who is actually still. I don't even know how that worked, but yeah. So getting rid of Black History Month altogether, and just incorporating Black history as American history is basically what he was trying to get at. And
I think that's a good idea.
But yeah, Cove, did you have anything else to say about CRT?
So no. I'm gonna play Cove's advocate right here.
Of course.
If you was gonna, never mind, carry on.
Okay. I'm assuming you had to be a dad. Cole, is there anything else you want to add about CRT? And then I'll ask AJ.
I was gonna address the Black History Month thing, but it seems like you pretty much covered whatever I would have. That just covered my ideas basically. It's more like Black History Month feels more like a chore. I mean, when I think about history, I always hated history in general as a class.
That's what I was trying to say before. The way they pushed it, it just made it seem more annoying than informative.
It's like I didn't really care about history anyways. So it's like even I don't know. I wouldn't have wanted to do it.
I didn't care about history unless niggas were storming Normandy Beach and getting their shit blasted.
Instead of crammed into that 1 month.
Why are we doing that, bro? Why are we talking like that at the same time?
That's what AJ does.
Cove's a bitch.
He's a dick shot.
Anywho, you were saying?
Who was saying?
You.
I'm not about to repeat myself, man. I just said all that shit.
Anyway, I was saying, I didn't care about history unless niggas was getting their shit blasted while storming Normandy Beach.
Wonderful. Cove, are you really not gonna finish bro? Just repeat the last part, bro. Just the last part.
He's a bitch boy, bro. He's not gonna do that shit.
Are you gonna let him win, bro?
Cove got pristine peach panties on right now.
Wow.
Do you realize that he puts us in a position where no matter what you do, you lose?
Only if you allow yourself to lose, bro.
I lose either way. If I repeat myself, which I don't want to do, I lose. If I don't repeat myself, now I'm a bitch, like AJ says. And now I barely remember what I just said because I spent most of that sentence trying to make sure my volume was either matching his or raising over it because he tried to hammer through my sentence. Shout out to that guy.
Something about the month.
Saying the same shit though. Yeah, I didn't like history because I didn't like history in general because the shit is boring to me. And Black History Month was crammed into one thing. I feel like it'd be better if they just sprinkled it in throughout the year, like regular.
Like in the appropriate years. Like, you know, you're doing this year history. Just talk about this.
Yeah. Like this is the canon, da 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 da. Did you know a black guy invented gunpowder? This and this and that, blah blah blah. And they'd be like, oh word. I mean, nobody's gonna care, but I mean, the people who are paying attention to history class are gonna at least retain that information and not be annoyed by it in February when we got to do all this bullshit. I got to write 3 essays about 3 black people in 1 month. It's just mad. It's just like dick. Like get out. I don't want that. Why is it February? Dick. No, it's like
I was gonna say by that logic, bro. February is the best month to do it. It's short and sweet.
Shut up. Shut up.
AJ, AJ. How do you feel about CRT, bro?
Somebody's got to start talking first.
How do you feel about critical race theory as a concept?
It's a class. If you're interested, take it. I don't know what else to say.
Idaho, Iowa, and Tennessee. Idaho, Iowa. Those are not the same state. I'm sorry. Tennessee, Oklahoma have banned critical race theory along with Florida. And I'm not going to name all those states that have made bills.
That means there's a lot.
There's 21.
There's a lot of states
that are trying to get rid of it, yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because I feel like it's just a talking point at this point, like abortion. Like we just want to be mad.
I don't think you can compare it to abortion.
How is that even? Why are those two things even on the same fucking?
I feel like, bro, because literally, if you ask any of the lawmakers how what they think critical race theory is, they're going to just say that it's racist and it makes kids hate white people. And it's not American.
Maybe we would hate white people less if they tried to share
I've seen numerous interviews of them saying that's a racist thing. You shouldn't do it, and it teaches kids to hate America. How does it teach kids how to hate America? Because it does.
To hate America.
Well, look at kids like Ja Bourne. You know what? I ain't gonna argue with that because he hates America and he didn't receive critical race theory.
Yep,
I didn't grow up that hard. I just hated seeing shit around me and shit that happened to people that look like me. It was like, wow, that is the epitome of not fair.
Maybe if we were given critical race theory, we would think, oh, I mean, they're giving us this information that maybe they're really trying. Now all you guys are doing is like, oh no, we're not gonna give them that shit. So we're like, all right, facts, bro, fuck you.
I mean, I feel like people who don't know won't feel like that because they don't care.
I feel like everybody knows now. Man, this shit is what do you call it? It's trendy. It should be on IG. Like I know about it. Like, I don't watch the news. I don't be talking to activists or watching the news or nothing, but I know about this shit.
You know about it, but I don't know, bro. It's different. Everybody is not as like you're not socially aware, but you're socially aware. Everybody's not like that.
People,
I know what you mean.
People don't care, bro.
Wait, but yeah, AJ knows about it. What about him?
I feel like to a certain
He knows about it through us.
I know about what?
What is this critical race theory?
What do I really know though?
I don't know, but you know it's a thing. That's all you needed to know.
To be honest, I think abortion is actually a fair argument, depending on where you want to stand on it. I don't think it's worth banning this because it teaches you to hate the country. Doesn't that what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't that hurt free speech?
I'm not sure what you just said, bro.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking out loud. Like if banning teaching something, isn't that a detriment to
hear me out, right? If I wanted to start a course on teaching you how to date rape and it got banned, are you saying that's wrong because it's free speech? So I should be allowed to teach my course on how to successfully date rape?
Bro, with that logic, bro, you can do that with anything. I'll be right back, guys. Keep talking.
Wow.
Why'd you say wow?
I'll share off the air because I'm gonna get neck for it, and I don't want to get neck on it.
Just share it, bro. Stop being. LJ can get rid of it. Just tell us what's going on.
It's really not that big, bro. You'll find out sooner than later. And everything's gonna be good.
I'm just gonna cut this out anyway.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I got something to say about it. I was checking under my seats, kind of cleaning out my car. I found a whole part of a joint that I just did smoke. Just totally forgot it was in here though.
I thought you was gonna say a pound, so you found a whole pound of it under your chin.
I thought you was gonna say draws.
That's
wow.
That's gross.
All right, guys. Are we critical race out?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I say we can wrap up now. Before we do that though, the last thing I want to do is I want to give a shout out to Ben Simmons. I learned a lot about myself watching Ben Simmons, bro.
Who the fuck is Ben Simmons?
Don't worry about it.
A basketball player that never shoots his shot, bro. That's where this is going.
Does he have a shot? We don't even know, bro. Has he been working on this shot for years and claims that it's better? And doesn't he make a 3-point shot every once in a while just to shut the fans up? I don't know, bro. I feel like me and Ben Simmons are two peas in the pod. Except
what are you trying to say, bro?
Don't worry about it.
No. We're not letting that go.
Is it the media that's just making him sound like he's way worse than he actually is? Maybe. Is it?
LJ, what are you talking about right now?
Is it just that he just needs to tuck his elbow in? Maybe.
LJ, what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm making a parallel. Shout out to Ben Simmons, man.
LJ, I will expose you out here, bro. Don't fuck with me.
If we I have that, but if we I don't know. But yeah, shout out Ben Simmons, bro. We're two peas in the pod, except never mind. But yeah, shout out to Ben Simmons. Anybody else have any closing thoughts?
What did you say?
Does anyone else have any closing?
No, I mean Jabor said.
Yeah, so my closing thought, right?
Ben Simmons,
LJ.
Yes.
When that girl swiped you on Tinder, why didn't you do anything?
Who did what now?
All right, guys, and it has been undecided. We're going to close up shop because dangerous things are about to happen. You know where to find us. Share us with your friends. Give us a like, and you just might get another tune.
Show us about
all right, now.
All right, damn. That would have been a perfect stop. Jabor, do it again.
Why don't you just
cut it there?
Because I was kind of talking over. Whatever. We'll do it there. All right, guys.
You weren't talking. Nobody heard.